I can tell my impression and review of Kitano Takeshi's movie, Kubi. And there, there are two stories, and one is samurai love story, and the other one is psychological warfare. And in the movie, there are so many characters, so many samurais. Story is very complicated, but in two ways, I can tell the movie, the main two stories. And in samurai love story part, it's a male and male samurai love story. There's bold guy, fool, and devil. And bold and fool loves each other, and devil loves bold, and devil loves fool. And the triangle makes some complicated and confliction. And on the other hand, they are fighting each other. The devil try to kill the fool. That's why bold try to kill devil. And also the monkey. This guy try to kill bold and devil, the boss. And that's why it has samurai love story and psychological warfare. And, and the positive part and negative part. This movie is really similar to Akira Kurosawa's movie called Run. It's a samurai and war movie. And the movie has the similarity to old-fashioned classical Kurosawa movie. That is samurais, crowded, crush each other, and these are not the main part is not CG, computer graphics. So really old-fashioned people and people moving, and that is something I feel more excited because when I watch many computer graphics movies, there's a lot of things, even though there's a lot of things going on, I feel it's just a computer graphics. So I cannot excited with many Hollywood movies because of my mindset. It's computer graphics. So it's not this style. Old-fashioned Kurosawa movies are not so many action like camera moving around and people moving jumping, but it's not in this. But I felt it's a old-fashioned movie. There's something good in that. There's another point that is the violence and painful scene. It's a characteristic of Takeshi Kitano's movie, like Yakuza movie. And there are two things I remember, and one is the putting short sword in mouth and moving and makes out blood and really painful scenes, and it's not like Hollywood action movie, like cutting people half something like that. It's really painful, but really small action, and I feel and it's really uncomfortable, and that is the characteristic of Kitano's movie. And there's another thing, the cage. There's a cage that a person in a cage, and some ninjas carrying the cage, and on the cliff, the ninjas throw the cage down to the hill, and that's a really silent scene, but really violent, and I'm impressed with the gap between the silence and the violence. That's why it was strong scene, but it's kind of comical, like not it's because it's not like dramatic, not dramatic BGM or not face reaction or screaming, just box dropped, and I feel that's a kind of impressive scene as a movie. And another positive point is the music. The BGM is the best. It's not like the really not impressive theme music, something really great and remembering, but that's not in the movie. But I heard it's really good at background. The main thing is the actor and the scene, and the music emphasizes the scene, and it really works, and that's why it's good to watch the movie on movie theater, and that's a really strong point of watching movie at movie theater. Another point is sub-story. As I said, there are so many characters in the movie, and if you are not Japanese, you cannot remember who are they. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I didn't also remember who is this guy. So that's why the simply old who devil monkey. That's something enough to remember. But there are a lot of characters that really nice characters. That's why there is the original novel of movie, and I really wanted to read the movie, read the novel. Another positive point is the comedy. Kitano Takeshi is a comedian, that's why I really like the comedy scene. But it's not the direct, kind of funny scene. It's a kind of cynical scene. And that's why it's really good characteristic of Kitano's movie. And the one thing I really liked is the seppuku harakiri scene. And there's a samurai doing seppuku and harakiri. And on the other side, it's far away and watching with telescope. And there's harakiri samurai here and watching here. And he says, why would you do, like, just do it and quickly and we need to go. And that's why the really serious scene and this side is really serious and on the other side it's really like funny thing. The contrast and the gap, I really like the two side scene at once. And that was nice scene, I remember. And these are the positive part. And there are negative parts that I remember. I didn't get is the action. There is a suddenly strange wire action scenes, and I think it's strange because it's only there and it's not smooth. And I thought there are many stunt actors like sword scenes, chambara scenes, but I thought the samurai chambara actor should be in there and better action was possible. Another thing is ninjas talking. There is a ninja talk a lot. He said he is a comedian ninja, but he talks too informative, like explains what he thought, and I thought that's a little bit too much. It's not too long thing, but it makes tempo little bit slow. I thought the shorten the lines of ninja a little bit makes the really tempo is really good. Another negative point is there was playing Japanese music and dance thing. It's not long thing, not big thing, really small thing, but I thought it could be something really amazing music and amazing dance. It can be more catchy thing, like, but it was really traditional, really old-fashioned Japanese style, like old-fashioned Kurosawa movie. I think it's good, but it could be emphasized and it could be made in amazing way. And another negative point is there are too many stories in one movie. Like so many people in there and it's 2.5 hours. So not short movie, but I, my impression is 3 movies in one movie. So it was like 1.5 hour movie, another one, 3 of them in one. So I thought it's too much stories in one. And that's why I really wanted to read the novel. But I thought it's too much. And 2.5 hours is too long for modern people like SNS, TikTok people. So what I thought is even in the same story, 2.5 hours, it could be 1 hour and 1.5 hour, two story on Netflix or something like that. It would be easier to watch, and that's my impression. And another additional thing is the title Kubi is like head from the neck. It's samurai period things, but what I thought is the head off and samurais getting promotion by the get by taking the enemy's boss's head off and bring the head to the boss. He gonna be promoted. That's why they seek the another enemies boss the samurai's head, and they try to kill the samurai boss, and they repeat the killing the another samurai makes promotion, and with the promotion the samurai will be the boss, and the boss samurai will be killed by another soldier, another samurai, and they get promoted and they get killed, and it's repeat. And on the contrast, there is seppuku, and it was called honored, something respected way of samurai's death, but there are two types of death of samurai, and the deaths are not stopped and repeated and repeated. That's why the story is 2.5 hours, but it's not seems like it ends the story, and it continues. The samurai boss killed and promoted, and the cycle of head chopped off is not repeated. The war are not stopped. I really liked the movie. It's really uncomfortable movie, but sometimes the uncomfortableness is really special because I really get used to watch computer graphics movies, and that's why I didn't surprise. So that's why I really like the Kitano Takeshi's movie, the way of like some twist in violence and comedy. That's why I really recommend to watch the movie, especially in theater because really huge raw scenes in big screen would be nice, and also music like sound music in movie theater would be the best. That's why if you like Kurosawa and Takeshi Kitano's movie, I really recommend you to watch. Thank you for watching.